Hey guys, I think we might have found our problem. I've got the ohm meter hooked up on the brown and red buttons. When it was cold, it was 489.7, and when I first hooked this up, it was at 588.1, and it's dropping as the bike is cooling down. I didn't take it for a huge ride. I probably rode it for about 3 miles, maybe 4, something like that. The temperature on the bike when before I rode it was 69 degrees. That's when I got the 489.7 reading. And the temperature on the side case, so what I'm meaning is I took a temperature right about here on the side case was 90.5 degrees. And as you can see, she's continuing to drop. But I believe this, I don't think this is right. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to post this and you guys can tell me if this is absolutely our problem or not. But it sure as heck looks like it's the stator, coil, etc. Not the CDI box. But I think we may have found our problem. Thanks, guys. Okay, I've just been consulting the various Can-Am manuals here and taking a look and making sure I've been looking at stuff correctly. And sure enough, it says to to go and test the stator to disconnect the control plug from the CDI unit, which I did, and that when you test the violet and brown of the trigger coil, it should be at 60 ohms plus or minus 20%. And our cold reading, plus or minus, so 60 ohms plus or minus 20% would be 72 ohms. So even at cold, it is, basically failing the test, although barely failing the test. That might be still okay, barely. But then when we we go up to running temperature, and it wasn't it wasn't. I think the bike probably gets hotter than the ride. I only did about 3 miles. Got to 90.5 degrees Fahrenheit on the external case. And it's reading 82.6. Now that's well outside the range of that 60 ohms plus or minus 20% for for the trigger coil. Now for the charging coil, it's supposed to be if we consult the book here. The charging coil on this bike, again, this is a 250 TNT. It should be 500 ohms max ohm with a minimum of 425. Well, the cold test passes, no trouble, 489.7. But the hot test, 588.1, and you guys saw the video on that. So I think we're pretty much confirmed that that stator is not good. But I would like your guys' opinion on this as well. So let me know if this confirms we have a problem with the stator. Pretty sure that we do. The one thing that I'm kind of wondering about is whether these values naturally fluctuate with heat or not. But you guys can let me know. Anyways, guys, really appreciate the ongoing assistance with this. Very much appreciate it.